Okay. Okay there, bud. Okay, hello there. Why am I doing that? Why am I starting off that way? Hi. I'm very tired. Right now. I can barely keep my eyes open. But hello. I feel dumb. I forgot. I meant to test this dumb chat program and its audio stuff. I forgot to see if it was going through the right audio device. So tell me, and my voice is cracking. Tell me if you hear the chat noise, because you shouldn't. There's no Eli handle B today. I can't take that right now. I can't Eli handle B that. I mean, I heard it, but I'm me, and I should be able to hear it. Okay, good. Yeah, it's so inconsistent in how it because like usually what I have to do. Hey Hunter, how's it going? Also, friend, hello. You came in here with that jammin' Bone Zone skeleton. Good fun time. There we go. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? Maybe I was saying something. You'll never have it. I mean, I could call you Kohi, right? It just feels weird. Because using years of calling you one name. Although I was thinking about it the other day. I was thinking about how funny it was. I was like, what was it? I was watching a VOD. I was watching someone's VOD. And they were talking to someone in chat about how they like that person in chat is just like constantly changing their name. And I was like, yeah, I had a friend like that. I had a friend like that who was always changing their name, like to the point where in Steam I still have a label for you, so I know that it's you if you change your name, right? I was thinking about that and I was like, man, it's been a while since they changed their name like every other day. But then I thought about it, and didn't you just change like a couple of weeks ago you changed to Kohi64? So technically speaking, still happening, still going on. It's a good name though. I like it. I was going to talk about things. I got rants in the chamber. I'm just so tired. I'm really tired. I probably shouldn't be streaming because of the sleepiness. It's a little too much. But I don't know. It's Friday. It's going to be a short stream, and I just really want to share like the stuff I've been learning about that they added in Satisfactory. To be perfectly honest, I've just been really enjoying it. I'm like, oh, I got to tell someone about this. Yeah. We're listening to Plants for Zombies music, by the way. I don't know what this track is. I think it's one of the nighttime tracks. Maybe one of the nighttime tracks. I've had Plants for Zombies on the brain recently, and I've been really fighting myself to go back and play it because I've played that game enough times, and I've done the like extra stuff, like post game stuff enough times that it's like I don't think there's enough for me. Encoding overloaded. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, encoding overloaded. What's going on? OBS, what's happening, buddy? What's got your encoder all overloaded, friend? Is it the million things I have open? Oh, was it when someone threw away? I saw someone threw away hexagons, and everything is going really, really stuttery right now. Okay, hold on. How's my GPU usage is like half, which is on OBS. That's a lot of GPU usage. Although it might be misreporting that, right? Because that's just the video encoder, and that's like most of what it's doing right now. Yeah, why's your encoder overloaded, bud? Even here, let's see. Yeah, even my like FFmpeg like stream splitting script is being fine. It's like no overhead at all. Well, that's fun because I'm gonna be troubleshooting Satisfactory here in a minute. Whatever. I'm gonna ignore the hexagon throwing away for one moment, because again, I just have so little energy. Anyway, I've had Plants vs Zombies on the brain, and I thought about like playing. I feel like there's I don't know, like a fan, like a mod or something for Plants vs Zombies 2, because I think Plants vs Zombies 2 was like a mobile game or something, so it's got all that icky stuff with it. But I feel like I saw something at some point about a fan mod about that, so maybe I should look into that. Anyway, it's been in my mind, occupying space there. So there's not a lot of space in my head, so I got to get that out of there. But I was thinking like, man, there's some really jamming tracks in there, and I think I have like a digital copy of the OST somewhere. Maybe it's one of those things on Steam. Okay, hold on. OBS, are you doing the thing? OBS is doing... What the hell? Okay, my encoding gets overloaded when I move my mouse. Are you kidding me? OBS is doing the thing that some games do. Like, I've had 2 games at this point do this, where when I move my mouse, it's like the hardware interrupt of the mouse freezes the program. And OBS is doing that to me. Why? I feel like maybe that's why my conveyor belt stuff was messing up. Like maybe it's something with the game capture. But why? Yeah, if I hover my mouse, I might have to roll back OBS. That's not good. How do I... Is the NVIDIA control panel... Oh. What if when I updated my drivers, it also did the really... I'm going to check my NVIDIA control panel real quick. I'll get back to my rant on Plants vs Zombies again in a minute. I have to check this. Just change IRQ and DMA. What's the IRQ? Is that like the... It's like an identifier, isn't it? I was reading the other day of someone who got... Okay, sorry. I'm just so... I'm an old guy, but I don't have old knowledge of that stuff. I'm so stuttery. Okay, it happens when I hover over the NVIDIA control panel stuff as well. Okay, let me check this. Real quick. The other day I was reading... What was I reading? I was reading a post. It might have been when I was looking into the Satisfactory like conveyor belt stuff. But someone had posted somewhere and they're talking about... I think it was a troubleshooting thing, and they're posting their specs. And they pointed out, they're like, yeah, I have a 4080, or maybe it may have even been a 4090, but they had a 4000 series GPU, and they were like, yeah, I got lucky because I RMA'd my 3080, and they didn't have a replacement, so they just gave me a like the next generation. I was like, oh man, I need my GPU to die. Come on, I need that to happen to me. Okay. Anyway, I am looking for 3D settings. Is that it? This menu has not changed in years, and it's confusing. Program settings. Unless it's just global settings. Maybe there's a global setting. Okay, it's doing that thing where it has to like populate the menu. Okay, great. I mean, it doesn't look like OBS has been changed at all. It's weird. Because I think it was like a VSync issue before. Maybe it is a global setting. I can check GeForce Experience, because I have heard reports of people, or I heard reports from one person, but they said that GeForce Experience suddenly started, quote, optimizing all their games. Oh god, yeah, everything's real choppy. Many people, yeah, it was one person, but I mean, that one person did say that other people were experiencing it as well. But basically, they were saying that, yeah, GeForce Experience was like optimizing their games automatically without their permission. I do see OBS in GeForce Experience. Application isn't optimized. So, I mean, one would hope that it's not doing anything to it, but I could remove the entry. I don't know. Okay, this cat is snoring really loudly, and it's just when I haven't had sleep. Oh my god, I can't take it. Okay, that's really weird. So I guess just don't hover over an OBS window. I could try closing one of my previews, like over here, and then I can't see the stream, like the stream preview very well. But at least then maybe it will be fine. Yeah, like this is here. Let's play a little game. I'm assuming that the stream does freeze when I do that. Hold on, let me check here. Let me do this real quick, and then look back at the stream. I'm so jittery today, by the way. Like I'm shaking so much. It must be very cold out here. Like I'm out at the sea. Look, that's the sea over there. Oh, I'm getting screen tearing in my VTuber thing. Yeah, that's one of the things I would like to address, but okay, does it happen when I hover over this too? Everything's doing it. It's my whole damn system. Okay, not if I oh no, if I hover over this too. What the hell? I blame a lot of things actually. I blame Logitech. I'm gonna start up the Logitech software and see if that happens there. Like once it's open, load your resources. Come on now. It's still doing it. So why? Why is it doing that? This might just end up being a troubleshooting stream at this point. What? Is there something I have open that could be... Actually, my GPU is pretty spicy right now as well, and it shouldn't be. Is there something I have open that could potentially be taking my mouse position? Or like, I don't know. Like I said, it's like... Before, this sort of thing was like a V-Sync thing. And so is there something that... I don't even... How do you troubleshoot this? I guess, here, let's close this. Let's close this. Just have empty space. What is behind this? Yeah, it's just kind of empty space. Okay. Hold on. Let's let the encoding overloaded message go away. I'm going to start moving my mouse. Why? I think it's OBS. At least we have the nice music. I could try a different scene. Let's go. I need a scene that my microphone still works. Oh, here, let's just do this. Okay, my microphone works here. What the hell, OBS? I mean, maybe it's not OBS. I don't know what it would be, though. I could just start, like... Here, maybe, Power Toys? Where's Power Toys? Because, you know, it has to keep track of the mouse for window position stuff, so maybe that? No, it's still happening. Hi, Kylie. We've got just a nice black screen here. My PC's being PC shit. Yeah. I might restart the stream. Like, I might restart my computer. Here, maybe there's a setting. Again, I don't know what to blame. I could start closing like everything I have. I guess I'll do that. Okay, let's close chat. I can still kind of see chat. Close my volume mixer, close the audio thing, exit Steam. I guess this can stay open because it didn't make a difference. Okay. Let's see if it's still happening. Okay, I'm closing Chrome. Don't say anything weird while I'm gone because I won't be able to see it. All right? Closing Chrome. Okay. Chrome's closed. Still happening. I'm gonna restart my computer. Let me go back. Let's just go like over here real quick. You love cats? What? Caught you. You didn't know that there was a chat somewhere. Keeping track of what's going on. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere because I'll cry. It'll be a few minutes and then stream will continue. I'm gonna cry anyway. I'm giving it a minute for the delay to happen, you know. I'll take a drink and then I'll restart my computer. There was a Windows update. Okay, I'm just thinking about things. There wasn't a Windows update. I did update my drivers. I didn't notice anything like this happening, but I didn't test things out so far. But I'm going to try moving my mouse. It's good. It's good. We're fine. Okay. I'm gonna change this setting. Move my mouse. Still good. Still good. Oh wait, no, I need to change this. I need to go here and then change this setting. Maybe this will do it. Hold on. Still good, still good, still good, still good. Okay, great. There we go. Change this. Move mouse, move mouse. Okay, we're still good. I changed what did I have before? I had this like this. Still good. We had I think I had on this color. I don't think the color is going to make a difference, but you know, just test it out. Okay. We had this background here. Okay. So we got that back. Okay, great. We had some glasses on because it looks weird without them now for me. Still good. The glasses aren't causing an issue. Got the helmet, of course, not causing an issue. Okay, great. All right, that's all for this program. What if I close this? I'm going to close this over here. That caused the issue? I think we're still good. Okay. Next I'll open, what do I open next? This. We'll open this next. Okay. Those are opening up. All right. Are we still good? Okay, we're still good. I'm going to now refresh this. Things are okay, maybe? All right. Okay. All right, next up. Next up. This over here. Are we good? Still looking good. Okay, next. Open this. Are we okay? Is it okay? Everything seems fine. Also, you didn't hear that. Wait, did you actually not hear that? Did you hear the chat sound effect? Because it's showing it's on the audio device I want it to be on, but you didn't. What the hell? See, it wasn't quite a bug report. I had a feature request for the Chatterino like audio stuff. And I've had this happen before where it shows one audio device and then it plays through the main one, through a different one. But it just remembered my settings today, I guess. I don't know. Listen, you have... Okay, don't be throwing away hexagons. Maybe that did it. Oh my god, did that do it? That... What? it was like, was it happening during the hexagon thing? That looked like that's what. It's not happening now, I don't think. Well, let me move my head around and see if it gets. No. Okay, I'm gonna open up Chrome. I can't tell if it's bugging out. Let me open up my Twitch stuff and oh wait, I can just do this. History, 2 tabs, restore window. Oh man, I'm so tired, man. I don't want to deal with this. Okay, that seems fine. I'm just moving my mouse in circles like a madman. Okay. It was doing it for a second when the hexagons got thrown away. So I'm going to pretend to throw away some hexagons. And see. Okay, well, there was a real hexagon throwing away there as well. No? Okay, it did kind of seem like it was happening after that, but maybe it's fine. Okay, next thing to test is this. Got music playing now. Music does not seem to be the cause of it. We might just be fine. Let me open Steam. Steam was open. God, I'm tired. I just wanted to like hang out in Satisfactory for like a couple hours. Alright, Steam's open. Is it happening now? It almost looks like it is, but just in case this is an issue, I'm gonna turn off this for now, even though it's pretty and fun. Although that does make my troubleshooting a little harder. Is it stuttering? Because I'm kind of stuttery just in general, like my movement. So it's hard to tell. Okay. Everything seems fine. I'm gonna open up. I had StreamerBot open because I was like actually doing, again, just trying to stay on top of like changing categories and stuff. I'll open that up again and see if that was the issue. Somehow. I'm so tired. Have I said that today? This is not the day. Yesterday would have been fine. I had enough rest yesterday. Why I gotta have issues today? Okay, StreamerBot takes 7 years to open, but it is open now. Is it? Wait, is it doing the thing? Again, it's really hard to tell. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Whatever, man. Okay, we'll see if we start having issues. Thank you for the real magic head pat. I don't quite feel it yet, but I'm sure it's just got a delay. Well, okay. I mean, I know you're joking. I know you are, but like, wait. Why did the word tinkering? What is wrong with my on-stream chat program? I'm gonna change something real quick and see if I don't know. Let's make the width a little widthier and see if that changes anything. What happened to my emote parsing? Well, it was happening with Caraminia before. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Yeah, you're not come on. Come on now. We would never allow you to be special here. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I think everything's back in order here. I'm tired. I mean, I don't have my stream preview over here, so like I can't look over here and see things. So, whatever. I was gonna say just real quick because my story stopped and I want to finish the story. I've had Plants vs Zombies on the mind, been thinking about it a lot, and I was thinking about the soundtrack, and I tried to see if anyone had extracted the audio from the game rather than just like having the soundtrack. Because again, I'm on just an infinitely like never-ending mission to get game soundtracks that are properly looping, and I didn't find anyone who did that, and so I spent, I don't know, an hour before stream seeing what I could do, because I did find an unpacker for like the pack file that the game ships with, so I was able to get the music files, but all the music is packed into this like tracker file. It's an MO3, which I feel like I've come across before. But basically it's got a bunch of sub songs in there, and I had to use archive.org to find software to play it, but I did find software that could play it and identify the sub songs and loop them properly. And it had the option to export the audio to WAV, but when it did, it had a bunch of dead space at the beginning of most of the songs. So I had to go a little further, still using that software, but I do have a way to export the songs in a perfectly looped format, and that's what we're listening to. But I need to do it manually for each song, like figure out where it starts and ends, and use a tracking software to export them. So I still have to export them all. But hey, look, listen, I guess. Plants vs Zombies music. Bum, bum, bum. Good music. But we're gonna turn it off for now because I'm gonna go play a video game now for like 2 minutes. So let's do that. Let's start up because I was already gonna troubleshoot stuff in the game. So like now we're this is just whining the stream. Just whining. So no different than usual, I guess. I changed some stuff. Encoding overloaded. This better not be. No, it was just because I was starting the game, right? No, wait. Is it having the issue again? It is. Why? But it's not saying that the encoding's overloaded, so like it's like kind of fine. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back in here, do our screen percentage before I forget. Is that right? I think I put 2 dots in there, which is not correct. We'll hit continue. I gotta start up Magpie, and I need to do something. I feel like I need to do something else. What was it? I don't know. Magpie. Okay, oh no, I'm getting bad stutters, really bad. It's totally doing the thing, isn't it? Well, it doesn't do it when I'm in the menu. And now it's fine? I'm losing my mind. I gotta put on some music. Hold on, there's a music box over here that we purchased yesterday. Just play, I don't know what Hunt Down is. Is it good? Anyway, I'm just, play this track. Or this, oh, they do. It's weird to me when music players, I mean, it's fine, but when music players, the back button just goes back and doesn't restart the track. Anyway, there we go. Got music going. Oh, man. I don't have the energy. The little energy I had to stream got spent troubleshooting. And again, I'm going to guess this is broken. Yeah, this is still super stuttery. Don't know why this is. Does my encoding get overloaded though? So no, that's a different issue. Don't know what that is. Off stream, it's fine. When I'm not streaming, conveyor belts work just fine. I don't know if this is because like maybe I've already got some like CPU usage that is that is like there's already stuff going on the computer and that's just enough to put it in the realm of like stutteriness or what. What if I put the FPS down to like 30? What if I did that? Do that, and it's like a console game now. They said it's coming to consoles soon, so I mean, no, it's still bad. Maybe if I do that and turn off VSync, you know? Apply. No, bad. What if I did that? Oh god, this is how it begins. Or I guess it never ended. We were already doing that. I'll keep VSync on, or whatever. We'll turn VSync off. We'll keep it at 30. Let's see if we use like DLSS, which is going to be a little spicier on the computer. Is that going to do anything? No. I don't know why it does this. I don't know. I just don't know why. I don't know. It could be, again, it could be the same thing, like a weird hardware, like hardware interrupt sort of deal. And like a lower DPI would fix it. I don't know. I don't know what else I would try. I mean, unless the belt render... What if we put visual quality on the belts down and put the render distance near? I feel like that's not going to make an effect while I'm making a belt, but... Yeah. Sad. Very sad to me. We'll go ahead and change that back. Was it ultra? Was it high? Whatever. I'll have it on high and then... Far? What else? I mean, what else could it be? I could turn off upscaling real quick, and that's gonna be really, really spicy on the GPU. No, it's not the scaling stuff. It's not VSync. It's not. I mean, it could be. It could be a weird combination of things, but I don't think it's any of that crap. The other option was mouse smoothing, but like, if it's a mouse-related thing, then yeah, like DPI is probably the issue, which I could real quick. Oh man, I didn't want to do a troubleshooting stream, but here we are. Again, sorry, I'm just whining. I just feel like whining today because every 15 minutes last night, the cat screamed at me until I woke up. It was really cool. Let's see, action, how do I, DPI? Let's put this down to, oh my god, the mouse barely moves. I should have turned the mouse sensitivity up in game. No, we still get stutters. Okay. Thank goodness, because I didn't want that to be I didn't want that to be the solution, because I don't want to have to solve that solution. I guess the report rate could change. What was the noise? Oh, someone followed. Thanks for the follow during this mess. Okay, what about the report rate? Is that going to change anything? Oh my god. So it is my mouse. And the cat's meowing. I'm going to punch you. Hold on, I'm going to go punch a cat. That's right, I'm going to punch you really hard. Get ready. Brace yourself. Start punching. Bah! Bah! I was just punching the cat a lot. We're good. Bleh, bleh. So I turned down the report rate, like the polling rate on the mouse, and that solved the issue. Maybe. Like I'm guessing there still is stutter here, and it's just happening. Like, what if I put it up? I put it as low as possible. So what if I put it halfway? Still stutter, but maybe less, and then half of that. No, it's fine. I guess I'm just gonna put it down all the way. I feel like that's gonna have adverse effects, but I don't know. It seems fine for now. That's annoying. I bet that would also potentially solve the issue, just in general, not just Satisfactory, but like the issue I was just having at the beginning of the stream. So, you know, that's cool. Anyway, this is the game. As you can see, the ground is gone. I was trying to figure out last night, what am I gonna do to pull this hellish factory zone together, and I'm still working on it, but at some point I decided, you know what? Giant concrete pad. That's exactly what we need. We just need a massive concrete pad. And this is the beginnings of it. It's not done. It's not done. But like if we look over here, there's maybe some stuff. We poured the concrete and didn't move some of the stuff out of there. That's my bad. I'm gonna have to redo this whole area. Man, the boombox feels really loud. When you're up close to it. Can I turn it down? I mean, I like that. Yes, I can. I like that it's positional. That's fun. Okay. But yeah. So my intent. Oh god, I don't know if I can explain everything. Like I said, my brain's. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy today. But I spent a lot of last night. Well, first of all, I was trying to set up coal power generation, which is here. So I was going to make a bunch of these, and I started making this big old platform over here, and that's where I intended to put them, and I still am going to put them there, I think. But let me see. I moved the water pipe. There's a water extractor up there that is going down the waterfall and then along the ground all the way over here. So I got water coming in. Yeah, I did a handful of things, getting prepared for the coal power generation. And I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of things, to be honest. I remember the specifics, but I started looking through. What did I do? I think I unlocked the recipe for over here. I can turn iron ingots into steel pipes, which is a little confusing. So I've got a production of that going on over here, which I'm gonna have to redo this area, but like I'll go ahead and just allow some more. Oh hey pupper. This is a different dog. Different dog. That's his name. Anyway, because I got these steel pipes up and running without making steel yet, that was kind of the last piece I needed with the other stuff that I already had from scavenging drop pods to go further down into the alien technology tree. So I was able to get the alien power augmenter and the production amplifier, which I haven't actually tried this yet, but it seems pretty cool. It apparently, I mean, I could try it over here. I don't know how much power it takes though, so I'll grab one of these. Apparently, with the production amplifier, you can go to is it any machine? I think it's machines that like smelters and constructors that I don't think you can do it with energy and stuff like that. But basically, we already have the overclocking, which I have this underclocked. But with the overclock, like right now it's set to 70%, so it's taking 70 per minute ingots and putting out 17.5 steel pipes. I could crank that up, and then it'll take in 100 per minute and do a 25 steel pipes output. So it's just across the board. You're increasing or decreasing both the inputs and the outputs in a linear fashion, right? But the power output is exponential. So that's why usually you want to make more machines that you underclock, because if I put 2 machines at 50% clock speed, they'll produce the same amount as one machine, but they'll take way less than half the energy. So anyway, this production amplifier apparently amplifies both the power usage, which I don't know, it said by a great amount, so we'll see how much it does, but it apparently amplifies the power output, or like the power required to make stuff, but also increases the production output without changing how much is input, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and try that here. So that went from, that doubled it, I think. I think that math is correct. Once it constructs this, we'll see the new power usage though. Oh, it says output times 2, yeah. Okay, so that like quadrupled the power consumption though. So that's really cool. That's actually really cool. I could probably leave it this way because I do need steel pipes. The stuff that they've added in this tree for 1.0 has been like, I don't know if it's what the game was missing, because the game was enjoyable before, but it is, I think it's added basically that like, I keep equating it to Cookie Clicker in my mind, because like Cookie Clicker, I'm sorry, real quick, I did change this back to 60, right? I looked back at the stream and it was a little stuttery, and I was like, wait a minute, hey Popper. Cookie Clicker, it's all diminishing returns, right? Once you like unlock everything in Cookie Clicker, like all the base stuff, like any increases, did I just go deaf? That was weird. Did it feel like the sound just suddenly stopped? Anyway, yeah, like Cookie Clicker, once you get past like unlocking all the base stuff and like major upgrades, the amount like you can keep going forever, and you can keep producing more and more cookies forever, right? But the amount that like the more like upgrades and stuff you buy, the more expensive it is. And so it's like the amount you spend relative to how much you're producing is worth way less over time, but it's still infinite, right? Like, so like you can go forever, basically. That's what it feels like that tech tree for the most part is adding to the game. Like, I think with this thing over here, hell, I have a couple more. Let's try it. I think I could probably put another cool S in there, and it would add even more output at even more insane power requirements. Let's see if that's the case. Let's go ahead and split this. Oops, not what I meant to do. Just meant to split it. Yeah, so if I do this... Oh no, it says 1 out of 1, which tells me that maybe there will be a possibility for more, but this is not the only place that these are used, and I think the infinite thing will be a little more clear when I go over here, because again, I was setting up for coal generation, which I'm probably going to bring this concrete pad all the way over here, by the way, probably up to about where I'm making concrete over there. Yeah, that's a thing I'm probably going to do. A big old L of concrete, and I think it'll be nice to have like I don't know if I want to have a bunch of truck stations and stuff, but at least a couple to get stuff set up. But anyway, I had most of my factory disconnected last night. I was ready to make the coal generation because I desperately needed power because we were blowing fuses left and right. I kept having to throw more wood and stuff in there, and it wouldn't last that long. So with everything mostly disconnected, I started planning out the coal generation, and that's when I got distracted by the fact that I realized I had almost enough materials to make this, the only thing I was missing on the materials was actually, let me get another hard drive started because that takes time. The only thing I realized I was missing was more of the cool S's, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the upgrade to be able to upload things, which I can do. So if I wanted to put these leaves in here, I can start uploading there, which is honestly really great, by the way, because even if, like, let's say my inventory is really, really full, I can use these 5 upload slots as just kind of extra slots, kind of in the same way, like if you've ever played Terraria and you really needed one more inventory slot, you can put something in the like trash slot, and as long as you don't put another thing in the trash slot, it'll stay there and not get trashed, right? And so I've been kind of using this the same way in situations where my inventory is really full. It's like, okay, I can't upload any more of this, which it shows that I can't, but that slot's empty now, right? So I really love that they didn't make it so. I like that there's multiple slots, and I like that they don't keep it in the inventory while it's uploading. It's just it's nice. It's nice. I don't think you need those limitations in a game like this. Like, I don't think you need to be strict about it. Anyway, let me start a hard drive. I need to put a hoodie on. So I got that, and I was like, okay, I'm going out. I'm preparing. I'm gonna go find a bunch of the cool S's, which I got I have 3 left, right? And it took 10 to build, so I think I had 13 in total. Maybe a little more because one of the upgrades maybe took that. But basically, I got a lot, and I got a lot of hard drives. You can see I have 19 right here, but I have a few scanned already. So yeah, most of my night was spent doing that. Finding the materials, the final materials for this big old power generation thing. Which, I mean, notably it takes computers and stuff, which I'm nowhere near making that stuff, but because the drop pods and stuff allow you to get late game materials if you're lucky, I was able to make this really early, and I still don't quite understand it, but I think I have an idea of how it works. I might waste one of my cool S's to find out, but basically this bad boy here, which is really cool, by the way, it's got a really cool animation. It had a really cool animation of it starting up, where it like kind of like grew, and then the cool S like went into position. Do you think this will kill me? Ooh, free jump pad. Oh my god. Oh, I might be dead. No, I'm good. We're good. Anyway, the description of this thing, and we read the description and I was speculating on what it meant. It says, generates power based on the total amount of power on the attached power grid. And that sounded to me like, I don't know, like it's a hashing function, right? And it takes some input and like randomizes the output power. And I thought it was going to be this thing where it's like, oh yeah, you got to try to figure out a system where you have a separate power grid, and that separate power grid has like specific energy generation that is clocked to specific speeds, and then also has like constantly, like it has some power draw of a specific amount, so you just get the perfect value. Like that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you have to like find out the sweet spots of the input power on that power grid and then have it somehow go to a separate power grid. And that's just not the case. What it is it's first of all, it's just a base power of 500 megawatts, which you can see my consumption. My max consumption's a little higher now, but that's just because I added a thing, I think. But basically, I was struggling to keep power up, and I was prepping for these coal generators so I could finally like continue forward and not keep losing power. And at that time, my entire factory with everything connected, like everything I have set up, all connected, at most took around 250 megawatts. So I set this thing up, and it's just immediately like twice as much that I needed, and it requires zero input. So it just constantly has 500 megawatts, and I don't have the materials to check. I have the materials to actually find out, but my assumption is that the way this probably works, based off of the description and what I've seen now, is that if, say, I had a second one of these right here, and they're both connected to the same power grid, I'm assuming in total, both of them combined will still only be 500 megawatts to that grid. I'm guessing just any power grid you have this thing attached to, as long as you have one of them, you have free 500 megawatts. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. But there's also this 10% circuit boost, which seems to be constantly active. And I'm wondering with this item input here, is if you put more of the cool S's in there, if that increases the power boost. So I didn't want to waste any, but I think it would be a good test to confirm that. So I'm gonna make a little crate here, and I'm gonna put one of them in there and see if it changes. But all right, this again, if I had the soft clearance mod, I would be able to put this here in a place that makes sense, but I'm just gonna put it over here. It's fine. Plug that in there. And yeah, we're gonna see if this extra 50 megawatts is higher if I put one of these in here. Watch them go. Woo! I don't think that did anything. Did it eat it? No, it's okay, so it's still in there. Okay, here, let me get that back. So that's not how it works either. I tried putting some like iron rods in here. I have no idea what the input of the... Oh, wait. I'm being dumb. I do know. I guess it was really late when I figured this out. Never mind. I do know how you increase this. I already knew this. I'm just taking you through my thought process, you know? I totally didn't forget. I have to go back to the MAM. And then I can show that. But anyway, we just have free power generation right now. I mean, obviously it took a lot of resources, but as far as like early game power goes, that is fantastic. It is just no maintenance, free power. Of course, as I continue on, I'm going to use up that power very quickly. So I'm going to need to make the coal generation anyway. But if we go over here and look in this tree, you can see that one of the last like little node on this side is the ability to make this alien power matrix. And you can see that it can effectively stabilize the energy stream of the Solar Sloop. It's used to enhance the output of the alien power augmenter. So I think you make these, and that's what you put into the machine, and it gives you more power. And see, it takes 100 power shards, and then a bunch of these things that is like, who the hell knows how you make this? Record to power portals, by the way, which sounds insane. I'm guessing there is going to be teleportation stuff, which is something I assumed already, but I haven't. That's the only hint of that I've really seen. But yeah, that's definitely going to be end game, like power creep, a literal power creep, like energy generation. But also there's this, which I'm guessing is also end game, where it's you'll be able to unlock synthetic power shards, which is how you're going to make those things. So I'm guessing the very, very end game, like once you've done everything, all it's going to be is like automating, increasing your power generation. And then, I mean, the other thing is like, I feel like it would make sense that you'd be able to put multiple of the cool S's into the outputs of things. But maybe not. Because, like, if you read the description... no, I need this over here. If you read the description of this thing over here, it says it's initially developed in efforts to create a human-made solar sloop, which tells me that, like, that's not going to be craftable, but who knows? It's flavor text. But yeah, I mean, I should have the resources to get one of these upgrades, so I should probably do that. I think I will do that. Like, maybe one of each of these. So, here, let me add these to my to-do list. Because the fluctuators just take this, which I have plenty of. Just grab it all. And then a few of the spheres. Well, I mean, sorry. And it takes pipes. Wait, it takes pipes and also... Also what? What does it take on top of that? I can just check. It's the things right here. Wire, that's right. Okay, so I can go grab a bunch of wire. And I've got a handful of pipes, so we can do that. But yeah, God, I wish I wasn't troubleshooting the whole beginning of the stream, because I'm probably not going to be able to do much, but... I'm really, really, really loving 1.0. I think it's... Wait, this is not the right building. Wait, this is the right building. Never mind. I'm a liar. I lied. Me lie, sorry. Oh, that's probably enough. Ooh. Oh, I want to jump out the window. I did... we had like a hand... How much was it? It was like... I had like 7 turbo motors I picked up from somewhere. I don't know if I have any left. I have 15 left. I think it was the turbo motors that I put into the awesome sink. And there's just like this tiny amount, and I immediately got like 34 tickets, or 30, maybe it was like 32 coupons, something like that. I have 10 left. I spent most of it on ramp stuff. Ma'am's done. Actually, I'll go there in a minute. Need pipes. Need pipes. Give pipes. I'll just take all and put... Well, let's delete this wood in my inventory. But yeah, it's like... it's clear that this stuff is... Like, it feels like they designed it in a way that... You can either wait till like closer to end game to make this stuff, and like get the power generation stuff going, and it will be less effort to do so. And then like I'm guessing like if you're in end game, it's gonna be easier to make that, and then like you can already start the like increased power generation stuff. But it seems designed to either like that be when you unlock it, or the way I did, where it's like you go scavenge for parts, and it's a lot of exploring and it's a lot of effort, but like it's like really good early game, but you can't power it. Like I feel like they did a really good balance of like, yeah, you could have this in the early game or the late game, and it will be beneficial in both cases, and like proportionately so. I don't know, I'm really impressed by it. Anyway, we need 94 of this. All right, it's time to start tinking away. I literally can't automate this, by the way. It's actually kind of fun. You see how it says produced in, and it says comma crafting bench. I think, is it the assembler? Maybe that's the 2 input. I can't remember what the 4 input thing is. What? Manufacturer, maybe? Whatever it is, I don't have that unlocked yet, so like instead of just saying crafting bench, it's got like a little blank space, because it's almost like the game expects me to already have that, but the tooltip's like, nah, that doesn't exist yet. But yeah, so I gotta make these by hand. Yep. Just waiting for my fluctuators. I gotta get 94 of them. Cool. I got those. Let's go ahead and grab over here some of my spheres. I've had troubles with the stack splitting, by the way. You see, it's how it kind of like jumps. Like, look, it's jumping from like this 12 to 16, which, I mean, no, it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, I can't like put 13 in. But I could split it into a stack of 13 and 35, right? Like, there's something really weird with the stack splitting. And so I've been trying to get like very specific stacks of stuff. And what I end up having to do is like I can't go to 6. I would love to get 6 of these, but it won't let me. So I have to like split it into 5 and then take another stack and split that into 1 and then combine the two. I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, maybe there is some logical thing that I'm missing here, but I think it's just bugged. Anyway, new hard drive scan. We're just going to ignore that for now. And get these upgrades. This one will make my uploads faster, which would be very cool. Just going to say something about it. Let her talk.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, ease the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
There was a voice line, because again, I was collecting all the cool S's, and I was collecting a bunch of hard drives and these Matthew spheres along the way. There was a voice line from the alien entity that was like, your curves are beautiful or whatever, and I don't know, it was like a weird, like, Ada was being like jokingly flirtatious. It was there's been good voice lines. I wish I had streamed a lot of that. Anyway, this will allow us to do 2 stacks, I think.
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension, and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
It's flirting with Ada ethical. I feel like when you're an alien entity, maybe, I don't know. I ain't touching that. Like the aliens stopped talking to me. Like, I'm just the vessel for Ada. Like, I'm the phone line for Ada to talk to aliens at this point. That is my purpose now. My purpose is like be a corporate like grunt for fix it, and also be a phone, become phone. So Ada can like talk to her bestie. Okay, so that should mean now, like, if I look at my inventory, yeah, so like concrete, I have 500 out of 1,000 because my stack size has doubled. Which here, let's test this with like wire, I guess. Let's see how fast this goes. Okay, that seems like a significant change. Is it just double the speed? 30 per minute. Okay, so it was 15 per minute. Does that mean... Okay, I wonder if it's going to double every time. Hold on. Let's look at the tree again. This one. 50%, 25%. Okay, so it's going to go up by 15. Wait, okay, wait. 25% of 30 is going to be... Wait, 50%? No, it was at 15. Additional 50%? So it doesn't mean 150%? Wait, no. It doubled, didn't it? I feel like it doubled. What does that mean by 50%? I don't think that's correct. I think these are off by a magnitude of 1. As I was trying to figure out... Anyway, I'm going to guess that it goes up by 15 every time. So, in that case... well, no, that'd be just like 75. Maybe it does double. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let me see what hard drives we've got scanned, and then... Again, the charcoal sounds cool, but I don't think it's going to be useful right now. Molded beam. Maybe. What does it take to make steel beams right now? So it's 4 steel to 1 beam. That's 15 per minute. That is 24 to 16, so that's... Okay, hold on. Steel beam. 4 to 1. That's easy. That's easy to remember. This one's almost certainly going to be better because it seems closer, but 24 to 16, what is that when you break it down? I could just use the calculator. I'm too tired for this. Would that be 16 divided by 24? So like a 0.6666 repeating ratio, as opposed to what, a 0.25. That is better, but we need to make more concrete, which I think I did get the recipe for. No, not this concrete. I think I got the recipe for the wet concrete. Concrete? Let's look up concrete. Yeah, so potentially I could get a concrete setup. So I'm gonna take that one actually. Selected. And then I'm just gonna scan another drive. Oh, or I could re-roll these. Like, steel rod might be helpful, but I don't really like either of these. Copper alloy, is that the one? Basic iron. Both of these could be good. Is this the one I was looking for? What's the other recipe I got that I think it was for iron ingots that's made in the foundry? It's iron alloy. See, this looks more like what I was thinking about, but this is like half and half. Like, the other one is 8 and 2, whereas this is 5 and 5. So that would just, like, basically be converting iron into copper, as opposed to, like, using copper to, like, multiply the output of the iron. Did they change that recipe? Maybe it was always like this. I remember making a ton of iron with the other recipe. This might be what I was looking for, but, like, maybe it's changed? I don't know. I'm just going to keep scanning. Here, let's actually rescan this one as well. I have no rescans on this one. I'm going to take the charcoal, even though it's kind of... No, let's take this one. I want the charcoal because it seems like it'd be useful in, like, a very specific situation, but I don't think I'm going to encounter that specific situation. Okay, I guess I can start throwing a new stack of things in here while I'm at it. I need to clean all this up. Yeah, I need to clean all this up. I don't know what I'm going to be able to get done in the time frame I have here, but I think I'll start by taking this, and I've just been putting materials over here. It's kind of not great, but I'll put this like here. I don't really want it to align with these ones exactly. I want to be able to look over here and see a bunch of crates and have them not be too disorganized. But anyway, let's go ahead and take those frames. Oh, there's more on the way. Here, let's just gotta do this. Take all these frames. And take these frames off. That's not how that song goes. Alright, just put them in there. Okay, I'm no longer developing frames. That's okay. Let's go ahead and start cleaning this up. Delete it all. Delete it all. Delete. Delete. Oh, hey, dog. Hey, buddy. Oh, you found some rotors. That's so cool. Thanks, different dog. Where's Lemmy, by the way? I haven't seen him in a while. Seems to have vanished. I could hold off for like a minute. Well, here, this is what I'll do. Still gonna add some temporary stuff, but I should have a bunch of iron ingots just waiting. Oh, I should have copy and pasted that recipe over there. And we just I guess over here, because I'm not going to be using this space quite yet. I'll make a little spot for oh wait, I had 2 crates full of that stuff, didn't I? We'll put it over here. I'm gonna make a little spot for steel pipes, and we'll just go through the rest of the ingots that way. Go ahead and mark 3 conveyor belt. I'm not making steel beams yet, so I kind of been wasting the little that I have. That's fine. Plug you into the power grid. Great. Go on over here. Over here and copy this. And get rid of it. And get rid of you. And my inventory cannot take all these at once. So I'll grab those in a minute. I might need a third of these. We'll see. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to need another one back here. Again, just going to go through the backlog of iron ingots that I have. Oh, wait, I can paste. Paste. Oh, look at it. It automatically took the S from my inventory and put it right in there. I just put it right in there. What if I underclocked? I guess if it doubles the speed, I mean, that still wouldn't be energy efficient, but like I could make a lot more use of these if I had a handful of them and like underclocked things a ton. I don't know. There might be like a ratio of like underclocking to... Here, let's do this at 100%, by the way. Actually, how much energy is it going to take? Wait, it does... I think we might have to wait for one to be made before we see the full energy output or input. 16, oh boy. 16 megawatts for 100%. I kind of want to overclock it and see how high I can make the energy requirement. Actually, that does seem fun. I'm gonna do that once I grab the rest of the stuff over here. Let's see how power hungry we can make this thing. Go ahead and grab these. All this gonna get deleted. Okay. Oh. Belt, 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 belt. I kind of wish that you could like, well, I mean, this kind of already is a feature if I were making things differently. I was going to say, I wish you could like group like an area. So if you go to like delete it, you could delete it all at once. But if you do blueprint stuff, if you make heavy use of blueprints, which I think that's one of the next things I can do. Actually, let me see. Let me see if I can blueprint. Can I blueprint? Can I print blue? Yeah, I should make that next. Because you can delete blueprints all at once. And blueprints are super helpful. The only problem is I feel like there's going to be some of the limitations, like they didn't get rid of some of the limitations from before with blueprints, and that's gonna make me sad. Gonna make me a little sad. I might as well use a purple slug. I just want one. I hate that I compliment the game Arc so much, but especially when it comes to transferring stuff between inventories, that game did that really well. It had really good keybinds for transferring between inventories, and I wish I had that because it had like this hotkey to transfer one or this hotkey to transfer half, and then you could do like manual stack splitting, I think, like this, but it was really good. It was really good. So it's sad. It's sad that I oh man, this makes 5 power shards. I don't need that many. But I want to see if I put 3 power shards in this thing and we have a cooless in here and we overclock this thing all the way. How much power does it take? Right now we're at 16 megawatts, which is also already big for what we're doing, but 53 megawatts. That's fun. And I can't even supply iron fast enough. How much is a Mark III? Is it 270? Oh, I have industrial storage now. I did not realize. 270. Okay. Actually, I can supply it fast enough. What do you know? So that should chew through this pretty quickly. Cool. Go ahead and finish cleaning up over here. And maybe I pour the rest of my concrete pad. I need to delete a lot of these poles. That'll do. I think that one's just nothing. Nope, that was actually a very important power pole. That was actually the power to everything. I do now realize that the one pole that seemed unimportant did power my entire operation. That's a little unfortunate. God, this still does take such a long time to upload this stuff. The thing I was doing while I was adventuring is I was micromanaging the little upload slot over here, so I would take the smallest stacks and put them towards the front so they would get uploaded first. Okay, I'm just gonna drop some stuff here because I need to. Here, I'll do it this way. This will be more organized. Take one of these. Oh wait, actually, I can make the industrial container now, unless it's expensive. Oh, it's kind of expensive. That's okay. I'm gonna dismantle it immediately anyway. I'm gonna put all my stuff in there. Should allow me to pick up this. Yeah, that's all the pipes. All them pipes. Put them over here. And over here. Great. Oh, ma'am complete. My ma'am's complete. And I can just dismantle. Great. I'm gonna have to put these pipes back in here though. I guess I don't really need... Whatever. It's fine. Let's go ahead and get another hard drive scanning. Get another hard drive scanning up. I feel like steamed copper sheet was a really good recipe when I played last. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that now. Another hard drive, please. I can put my power shards here. I'll just throw them in here, because that'll just upload them from here. Which I could probably do with these as well. I think I can fit all those. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. I need to clean up this area. A little bit. Need some chainsawing. So loud, dude. It's almost like chainsaws are actually loud. How strange. Oh, I do need to keep in mind when I'm pouring my big ass concrete pad that I do have ore here that I need to use. I could just put a miner on there though. I guess that would work. Yeah, just get a handful of these trees and stuff. I'm sadly gonna have to get rid of these nut bushes. Even though it is good to have them nuts. Just need to make sure I don't have too much stuff that's gonna like clip through the floor, because it can get really annoying if like there's a bush or something under your foundation, because the hitbox doesn't always like extend to where the visual is, and so you like can't get rid of it after you've put down a foundation. Also, I'm a little annoyed. Some of these rocks, not all of them. I'm trying to see if there's any rocks that I'm gonna have to get rid of. Like this big one over here, probably going to be an issue, right? And I have the Noblest detonator now, and I have well, Nobelisks, so I can get some explodies going on, and I can put it on the rock. But oh, that one worked. There was much smaller rocks that I couldn't get rid of that are still in the way, actually. Like, I think if I go over here, I'll encounter those. This rock might be an issue. Here, let's try to get rid of this one. Boop. And boop. Yeah. What? Why? And is it a hitbox thing? Do I need to put it like there? Nope. Just can't get rid of it. Unfortunate. So I have to work around some of that. Yeah, like these rocks over here. Super in the way. Very much in the way. I really do not like them, but say I get rid of these foundations around it just to be sure that that I'm like hitting it right. Like I'm getting the hitbox all there. I could put like a couple on it. Like if this works, I'll be ecstatic. I don't care that it seems like I'm wrong or whatever, but like I could do something like that. And then nothing. Still a rock there. It's still there. I don't know if there's like, maybe there's like a console command where I could get rid of objects like that, but just gonna put the concrete pad back. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's not my favorite. But anyway, I got these ready to go. These are what I'm going to use to transfer sulfur, which I already started. I had a really bad path with a tractor going all the way over to the sulfur and back. It was awful. I'm going to have to make like... I have to make markers along the... Like, until I actually make proper roads, I'm going to have to make markers of where I want the path. And have it so like when I make the path, have it drive on the right side of those markers at all times. Because if you say, let's say you have two vehicles and they're automating on the same path, and there's a point where the path, like on the way there and on the way back, it like crosses over. If your two vehicles end up like this, they will be stuck there forever. They will not move until you move them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that. But yeah, the tractor, the awful path that I put it on, it was so slow that I wasn't even getting like a Mark 1 conveyor belt's worth of delivery of the sulfur. But it did run for a while, so I have some ready for when I do the coal, compacted coal stuff. But in my last save with the vehicle stuff, I ended up using Explorers for most things anyway, even though they have a very... Oh, not what I wanted. They have a very small inventory. The speed at which they move is way more important. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe the tractor just wasn't picking up things fast enough from the other or it wasn't like waiting long enough to pick everything up. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna start pouring more of this concrete. Oh, I needed to grab more concrete here. Let me make a big old line of concrete over to the concrete factory. I still haven't hooked my power back up. Here, let's go ahead and do that. Do it there, and then over there. Great. But yeah, I was gonna delete this concrete pad that I made down here because it's lower, but I made it line up nicely. So look at that. It'll work. You need to like cover up some of these gaps, which I mean you'll never see the little gaps down there, but I think sometimes the game will grow trees and stuff if the ground is not completely covered, I think. And so I always make sure to cover that stuff up. I'm eating into my special uploaded stuff. Gotta not do that. Let me throw a couple sacks of concrete into the uploader. Yeah, I'll do pipes first. You. I'm probably going to... I might have to just destroy this whole concrete factory. Because I think I want the concrete pad to go... Okay, dude, you're right in the way. You're in the only spot I need you not to be. Buddy, go. Get out of here. Go. Run away. Anyway... I'm trying to think of where I wanted this to end. Probably around here-ish? I don't want to cover the whole world in a concrete pad. Although that might be kind of fun. But I think because I want it to extend past the point of... Are you kidding me? Animals! Get out of here! I'm trying to build stuff. Let me just zoop that as far as I can and then delete what I don't need. Yeah, I think about where this edge is. Maybe a little farther so I can cover it up so it doesn't look super weird. You know, like there. But still have this ramp. Let's see. Let's see if I can make that look alright. And I want it to extend out a bit, but I have plans for that as well. But yeah, basically, probably all I'm going to get done is pouring a concrete pad, but we'll see. Just big old slab of concrete, which is not something that I thought I was gonna do. I feel like just big fat flat area is very uninspired, but I think I can make it work. I do need to delete these and try to delete these weird husks of whatever they are. Let's get my nobelisks back out. Kaboom! Oh, nice. I got rid of all of them. Cool. Also gonna have to chop you down. I wanted to zoop. Let me zoop. Oops. No, put this away. There we go. Zoop. Good zoop. Yeah, I guess I'm going to extend this all the way over here. Basically, I'm trying to extend it until it's covered up by the ground. So it kind of, like a lot of, I mean, this material kind of works. But especially in the sand, when you kind of clip the stuff into the ground and you have a big flat area, it kind of looks like you made like a big surface and then like the sand kind of just flowed onto the surface, like kind of like here. Like this kind of just looks like maybe it was just a sandy area and it was like a clean edge, and then like the sand over time started spilling over onto it. I think it looks all right. Yeah, let me go get another hard drive scanning. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with vehicle stuff just yet because it would be helpful to have a big, like, again, big drivable area and then have truck stations where things can get delivered. Is that my dog in the water again? I'll get another hard drive scanning and then I'll save him once more. Is this what the bio coal? My God, cat, stop screaming in the hallway. No, you stop screaming. Oh, there's no rescans on this, so I should just grab one of these. Get another scan going. Okay, let's save the dog from the water. I mean, I don't think he needs to. He's a lizard doggo, and he looks actually more like a crustacean of some sort. Also, God, I'm trying to stick to the world grid, which does make lining things up kind of iffy, but like, I have this like little tunnel under here, under my big old concrete pad, so the river can flow through it, and it's all right. It's not too bad. It's not the ugliest thing in the world, but like, if I could just nudge things over a little bit, it'd be good. And I guess I technically could do that, but it might cause Z fighting up above. Yeah, again, just trying to stick things to the world grid, and it's causing issues. Also, there's a tree in the wall. If I cut this tree, will it get rid of the other one? Yes, okay. Dog, what are you doing in the ocean? Or the lake, I guess. What are you doing over here? You just swimming? See, doesn't he look like a, I don't know, a lobster or something? I don't see much lizard in the dog. I mean, I see a little lizard in the dog, but I see more crustacean than anything. Wait, this is different dog. Where's Lemmy? Wait, is that him over there? Oh my God, why are you all swimming? Okay, you found some plastic. That's very cool. That's great. We can't make that yet, so thank you. But still. Well, now they're following. Well, that one's following me. Is it because I pushed him? Here. Can you... he does not look like... He looks like he's drowning. But maybe that's just how he swims. Good pupper. Okay, don't follow me. It's probably how you got in the water in the first place. I guess it's fine if they're in the water. I feel like... I mean, they're hard to spot, but maybe I'll lose them less if they're just in the water. Grab you. Okay. Let's keep going on this. I'm gonna not... Did he just eat like a bug? Whatever, man. Stupid creature, get out of the way. Okay, he did move out of the way. I wonder... The big guys haven't been good at doing that, but like, both times these little birds have been in the way. What if I tried building... No? It felt like the bird knew. Wait, does he know? If I like want to build here, is he gonna... No. It felt like he knew that I was trying to build there, but maybe not. Let me grab this and then saw it down. Yeah, not gonna cover up the factory just yet. Because it happens to be making the concrete we need to use in large amounts. A player's in the way. I am not. Shut up. Shut up, game. I'm not in the way. Do some of that. Again, just extend it that way until it can't extend no more. Cover up the pole a little bit. That's fine. I feel like... I don't know if they changed the sounds of the building stuff. It feels a little different, but I've noticed that, like, there have been times where it feels like it doesn't make sound at all. Like, it's weirdly positional. I guess this is fine, but... I'll get rid of that. Some of this. I mean, some of this. Bring it that way. Need to be a little careful when zooping here, because it's like, okay, I can bring this down, and like that's 9 foundations, and that's going to cover everything. If I go to 10, which I can do, there will be a foundation under the ground over there that I may not be able to get rid of. And I remember having issues where I did that, and then I was like, oh, I don't want these foundations here, and so I was able to delete like the ones that weren't under the ground completely, but not the last one because I couldn't reach it. And then like the game would like try to snap foundations to that spot when I did not want them to be there. It was annoying. It was annoying. There might be something to avoid that now, but I assume not. Just kind of one of those don't do this thing scenarios. Okay, that's about where I want it there. We'll go ahead and have this go this way. And I'll have to have like ramps or something here, which I guess I do have ramps. I could do that now. Ramp. Where are the... Do I want 4 meters? I probably want something a little longer than that. Something like that, and then... actually, I might have a corner ramp I can put here. Is it up corner? No, there's this one. Which... No, wait, no. This is... How did I do corners before? Like, up corner is kind of what I want, but... I guess it would have to be in, like, an actual corner. Believe it or not. I mean, unless the inverted one's what I want. I don't really understand why that would be the case. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. I guess I'll just do the... This doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good to me. That don't feel good. I could do like a little bit of extra foundation out and then ramps, and then the corner would make more sense. I guess. So something like this-ish, yeah. And then I would have this one. And then I would have this one. And then I'd have these ones. And then there's like a little bit of a pattern that you got to repeat here if you want that to work, which this positioning's bad. This positioning's bad. Could do 4 meters. It's just that's a steep. It's steep. This annoys me. I'm just gonna do this thing where I delete what I just did. And then I don't worry about it that much. It ends there. That's where it ends. And I'll have like fences here. I've been putting like little walls in place of fences. I do need to go purchase? I need to purchase pillars. Actually, I don't know if that's going to be the edge there or not. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Ring, ring. Let's do this, and then this, and then this, and then some of that. And I think that's about... Think about it, think about it, think about it. Okay, I want this to extend farther. But I'm gonna try something a little tricky with it. So I gotta burst some of these trees and stuff. Wow. At least this, the idle of the chainsaw is not very loud, and you don't chainsaw for very long. Like if you ever been around chainsawing, it's just all around a lot noisier. I'm missing the mod. I saw that there's a single mode in this now, so like instead of like usually I would saw this and everything around here would get sawed, but I could change it to single and just do one thing, which I think is nice. I think that's a nice feature. It was kind of useless there, but I'm missing the mod I had that I think it was just called Super Chainsaw or something like that. And you would chainsaw like this tree here and like all the way over to like where those trees are and stuff. Like that sort of radius would get chainsawed. Which wasn't really insane, and you had to make sure your inventory was very clear. But it was very useful. Because there's some places where like if you want to clear it out, you have to clear out like a lot of stuff. And you just got to do this for a long time. It's no good. Okay, I'm gonna continue that in a minute. We have a hard drive waiting, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. And I wish I could nap on my medication, but I can't. My medication prevents napping. It's sad. Sad. It's, you know, you try to sleep and then it's like you can't sleep. There are enemies nearby. Pretty crazy stuff. We good? Yeah, like things like that. Like I feel like usually I'd be able to hear some of the sound effects when that's being built in update 8, but not anymore. And I don't know if it's a like I feel like they did change the sound a little bit, so maybe it's kind of intentional, but I don't know. Okay. there are monsters. Yeah. So many monsters. Which one's the new one? Is it this one? That stupid charcoal keeps popping up. If I just don't select this, actually, that's probably the smart thing to do. I think if I don't select this, because I'm just trying to, I'm actually trying to avoid both of these recipes. Like the Caterium wire actually probably is pretty good in certain circumstances. But it's like I don't really want either of these recipes. So if I just scan all my hard drives with this as a possibility still in the menu, I think it won't show up for any of the other hard drives because they don't want repeats in the menu. So if I just don't rescan this and then scan all my drives, I think I'll be good. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Keep pouring the concrete. Get this little bit down here. And then back to zooping. Zoop. I feel like whenever I bring up the zoop finger guns thing, no one ever gets it. Like I don't know how far spread that meme was. I don't know, 10 years ago or whatever, but like every time I play this game, I look at Zoop and I think of that. I don't know if I could, I mean, it was just a thing where it was like, I don't know, it was like a little emoji guy. Like, I think it was sunglasses emoji with two like pointing fingers on either side. And it was just Zoop. I don't know. It was a good energy, man. I love the Zoop. But no one gets what I'm talking about. They act like I'm crazy when I mention that. Is that 10 years? I think it's 10 years old, yeah. Maybe 9 years old. I remember around 2015 seeing Zoops on Twitter. People were zooping back in that day. Okay. So what I was going to do over here, so I was going to do some of this. Because it's going to extend out this far, right? Cover up some of these rocks. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on rocks. Maybe a little farther. So I kind of want it to line up with that rock over there. You're old? Yeah, me too. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you didn't have the word zoop, but that's the gist of it right there. I don't know. Those were good times. Um, yeah, today I have to have an active Meta account in order to use my stupid ass VR headset. I have a Quest 2 and it's, I mean, on the one hand, it was the only option I had due to the price. But I still feel like I appreciate having like VR at my disposal. It's really cool to be able to, that I can hook that up to my computer and do actual VR stuff. But God, I hate that headset. But anyway, because of that, I have to have a Meta account. And today they're like, we need you to give us your birthday. And it's like, why? Why don't you already have it? But also why? You should whatever. I wasn't ready to fight that, so I went to their dumb website and put in my birthday. And instead of like having just a checkbox that said like, "Are you sure?" or like confirm that this is correct information, when I put in the information, it was like, confirm that you are 30 years old. I'm like, God damn it, don't say the age. Just be generic about it. Oh, I don't like that checkbox that you made me click. I'm getting old, man. Getting so old. Like, confirm you're an old like 1 foot in the grave dude. That's correct, right? Confirm that any day now you're gonna have to be like looking at old folks' homes. This is correct, right? Like, we're just you know, we can see from here that it's probably correct, but you know, you need to confirm it. Bastards. I know. It feels like it, though. I do feel that way. Okay. I'm gonna chainsaw these because I don't like them. Okay. Fence. More fence. Not really a fence, but one day, it'll be a railing, not a fence. Sadly can't do anything about this, but shouldn't make an issue. Shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so what I want to do here now, I should probably cover up the other side too. I think this will actually probably still be, like, I'll cover up a little bit of the lake there. Which I don't like. I don't like that I'm covering up the lake, but, you know, the factory must grow. Everyone knows this. We'll do this. Do some of this. Do a little bit more of this. Okay. 7's enough there. I think 8 is what I need there. Cover up the stiff. Big fat concrete pad. Gonna invite everyone over so they can see my big concrete pad that I poured. Okay. And I'm probably even gonna have it extend further, but what I want to do here, because I don't want to cover up all the lake. Do I want to cover these rocks? Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna put 1 meter foundations on top. That way it doesn't extend all the way down. Hello? This animation's so slow. I feel like there was... No, it wasn't an option. I think there was another mod I had that either removed or slowed down that animation, or sorry, sped up that animation. So you didn't have to wait for it to confirm like what you built. Like, it looks like I'm walking on nothing right now. And so if you're building stuff fast, it can kind of get in the way. Right, so now that looks like concrete pad all the way, but oh, it's actually an overhang over here. It's overhanging. Yeah, maybe a little farther. Well, I don't want to get in the way of this lake. It's probably fine for now. This is a river, by the way, not a lake. It does come from a lake. Give me that. Okay. All right. It's it went from like, you know, pretty desert and rocks and stuff to just big flat nothingness. Very cool. So keep going. Oops, I fell in the not yet built foundation. And I was sinking in the concrete before it settled. Or before it set, I guess, is the term. Cover that up. Let's not do that. Okay. I am going to cover this like I have that, which this miner's really bothering me. Let me place it back down. Miner. Which if I had the steel frames, like I like, I mean, I can delete these right now. I could do this. Once it's placed, it'll maintain its height, but now I can see the thing. If I had the steel frames, I could at least frame it, and that would look nice. Probably do that over here as well. I guess that's fine. There was a thing, so like, the thing that really is really annoying about these is, again, I have these foundations, and I'm trying to keep everything aligned with what's called the world grid. So again, I explained this before, but I'll go up here or something and explain it again. The game has the idea of the world grid versus like a individual grid of some sort. So basically, like I can rotate this thing and place it wherever. So I could place it like this, right? And then everything I snap from that will be aligned with it. If I start snapping from one of these pieces, these will be perfectly aligned, and that's cool. If I am over here and I place something down, anything that I snap to this, you know, it's going to be perfectly aligned with this. It doesn't matter how far I go. I could go 1,000 foundations in the distance. As long as I'm starting from one of these snapping points, it's going to be aligned. They've done a good job with that. And this is like the concept of like a personal grid, or I don't know the term that people use, but like a private grid, not the world grid. A local grid? I don't know. But like the thing is, I can't go from here and then snap it to have it aligned perfectly with this. Like I built a thing over there, built a thing over here, and they're not perfectly aligned because I didn't snap it to the world grid. And that's why I snap to the world grid. So when you're putting something down that isn't snapping to something, you can say, hey, snap to the world grid. So now you'll see I can't rotate it in 45 degrees, only 90 degrees. And it's snapping to a thing that if I put it down here and I move it over that way, like if I were to put it over there and then keep snapping from that and like bring it down, it's going to align perfectly with everything else because those are also snapped to the world grid. So that's the idea, is like you could have a thing here that you snap to the world grid, and then something way over here that you snap to the world grid. And if you were to just keep building off of those until they met in the center, they would match up. And that's really nice. So I'm trying to make that happen. But it's really annoying because there's just different things that don't, like things in the world themselves don't align to the world grid, like a natural, like mining nodes and stuff like that. And so if you put down a mining node and you want your conveyor belts to be nice and like perfect, basically, let's say you know your conveyor belt can snap to these points here, right? If you want it to align nicely, like you going straight out from the miner, it's already like, look at this thing. It's already, you got a curve. You got a curve. There's nothing nice about it. And so like, it's really annoying to try to get this looking good. And sometimes you can, but one of the QA things I watched was someone being like, is there any chance that we can snap all the mining nodes, or like we can move all the mining nodes to the world grid? And I've talked about how like I like Coffee Stain's community managers, and I think they're very straightforward and like honest about their work and stuff and like why they do certain things or whatever. But what I don't like is like the excuse they gave for not, they're like, no, that would just be too much work to like move every node and like there's no way to make it work perfectly. Like there's no way to do that. And I'm like, that is really not true. That is so not true. It's not like you have to move it far. Like the world grid, there's a lot of really close by snapping points. So at most you would have to move this node half of one of these foundations. So like here, I think I have half foundations. Yeah, like most of the distance that you'd have to move this node is that far, and just for every node, and I guess in both directions. But like if I make a little like Venn diagram here, like this little square is the most distance that you'd have to move any of these nodes, because I mean, I think that makes sense. Like that's how far like the nodes are apart, right? Unless I guess they're technically a full foundation apart, but even if it was halfway, you are still technically on the world grid. So like, yeah, this is the most that they'd have to move every mining spot, and you could automate that. That's such a small distance that you just have to be like, okay, calculate the center of where the miner sits and just move it, the difference between that and where the nearest world node is. And I don't, they said it would just be too much work, and it's like, I don't even think it would be manual effort. Like maybe it would take a day for one person to make the script to do that with all the nodes, and then maybe it would take a few more days of someone specifically working on QA to like make sure that everything worked. Because there's like, I don't know, how many nodes are there? I'm gonna guess like a couple hundred. Is it Fixit app? Is that what had the big old map? Let me see. Fixit map or app. Oh, is it? No, is this the modding thing? Tools. Map. No, not that. Was it? I feel like it was like Satisfactory Calculator or something, but I don't see that. Satisfactory Tools? Calculator? What? I'm looking for Satisfactory map. I don't even need this version of the game, but interactive map. Yeah, Satisfactory Calculator. Oh, I went to the wrong Satisfactory Calculator. That's weird. I'm gonna look up. No, I'm gonna look up the nodes here. Wait, how do I clear all of this stuff? I'll go ahead and show what I'm looking at. Oh, there we go. Resource wells, artifacts, collectibles, map layers. How do I unselect all layers? There we go. And then, oh no, toggle. Okay, so that's all the nodes. That's a lot, right? Does it show? It doesn't show the number of them. But, you know, that is a lot. That is a lot of nodes. But again, that's not so many that if you just automate moving them like a tiny amount, like, I don't think QA is going to take that long. Just going, because all you have to do, again, you can have another script that, like your QA uses that just teleports you and like towards the node and looks at it. Because all you need to do is look at the node. Maybe they're in placement mode, right? Maybe it puts them in placement mode, so they have this out. But like teleport to node, does that snap and look right? Okay, next. Like just have a little hotkey that goes next. And it's not a big deal, but The fact that the like excuse they gave for not doing this, it annoys me. And another suggestion I saw in the comments of that video was, well, like, okay, if you don't move all the nodes, could you at least like make it so you could snap the miner to anywhere like within the radius of the mining node? So like you could put your miner here instead of right in the center. And it's like, oh yeah, that would also fix it. And that would also be an easy solution, I feel, unless they have like such horrible spaghetti code, but I doubt it. Anyway, that's a frustration I have, that is inconsequential, but still, like, come on. Sorry, just close my door real quick. God, I'm so tired, and I do need to stop, but I don't wanna. I enjoy this. I'm feeling so moon right now. Okay, keep pouring that concrete. How are we doing? We still have plenty of it. I guess we have, what, 300 in our inventory? Oh, we actually have more because I was unable to upload more of it. Delete this. Getting there. I have to figure out, because I need like lanes for driving in. This is why I need I need the like whole concrete pad poured before I make those decisions. I guess I'm probably not going to have like vehicles driving over here, so probably not that dire, but I think it will make sense. This is kind of nice how this frames this rock. I'm probably still going to cover it up, but I'm a big fan of doing that, which I wish this game had the ability to place trees and stuff. Like, I wish I could plant trees and put rocks down and stuff, because, yeah, like, I like making, like, obviously cold industrial factory stuff, but then you have, like, you have a little tree framed here, something like that. I've done that a lot, but the problem is, like, I once had a spot where there was this really pretty, like viewing area with like a railing that has this nice tree there, in the middle of like the coal factory or something, and it was fine and it looked great. And then I went over to like get rid of some bushes or something on the side and didn't think I was close enough, and I go to chop something down and I look back and the stupid tree's gone. Yeah. Anyway, I wish I could plant trees, but that's okay. That's just gonna be poking out. I don't really care. Go there. Have you go like, just 2, I guess. And you. And you. And you. Well, that should be most of it, right? I think it might extend more out this way, which I mean, maybe it's fine here. It's a big area. Let me pick some of these poles. Actually, I'll put a lot of these poles onto the side, way off to the side. Maybe like so. Can I make this nicely aligned somehow? Maybe. Maybe bring one over here. Actually, I did place that pole over there in the wrong spot. Now that I think about it, I can do something like this. So I place it centered between these things, which looks nice, but with things like this that's on the edge, it's not going to align, so I need to put it here. Okay, put this like, oh, is this too long? I wanted to put it right there, but I guess it's fine. Like here. Maybe we'll put it in the middle though. Middle between the two. Okay, alright. Go this way with it. Where are we? We're between the two. I guess it's fine that this one's in the middle. Cool. It just takes some time. Alright, cool. So I can get rid of you. And get rid of you. And those will probably need adjusting too, but that's okay. Oh, I'm getting a text message. What the hell? Hey, don't listen. You can't like be like you're not that old and then call me old like shortly after. Give you a moment so I can reply to this text. I needed something. I needed something from the store. What was it? Oh god, what was it? Probably going to have to respond again, but that's okay. Can't believe you call me old over that. I mean, you're right, but still. I want you. And do this. And then from here. Wire too long. You're too long. Bastard calling my wire too long. I guess I'll put it here. And you know what? I do now need to line this up right. I'll do that there. Plug you in here. Delete you. And delete you. I think we're still good. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to extend it out that way anymore. I don't want to, but I need paths. I need paths for vehicular drivination. And I could do that a couple ways. I could have... So I'm probably going to use asphalt because I like the asphalt material a lot, actually. So there we go. There's asphalt, which... Curious, does the asphalt... Does the shininess affect that? Here, let me go... Just white. For that matte. You, and then... Default select. You, and then... Shiny select. You. Okay, I don't think that affects it, but it probably affects the like decals on it, which actually, do I not have that unlocked? I haven't done anything with it yet. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I need to go to the awesome shop to do that. Decal stuff does not require flowers anymore. They've removed flowers from the game as an item, which I think was a really good idea. Like, they've done a bunch of stuff that's really good. I'm obviously having problems with the game here and there, but they've made such good changes. Okay, so customizer. Okay, I need... I like this one and I like this one. Also, the dotted lines are really nice too. I don't know why it's so expensive. I might just go with... Oh, the factory zone I don't think has a centered pattern. I can afford two of these, but I want other things too. I guess I could go throw away more parts. I really want... I mean, I want all these, but I mean, this one's a big one. These are really big too. Again, when it comes to like finagling like placement of stuff, pillars are awesome. because things snap in weird ways, and then you can snap things and then move them, and it's good. I feel like the beams, yeah, they cost steel, but I'll be able to make that very soon. I'm gonna add this to the cart, and I'm gonna add the paths, the path patterns, and that's gonna be all my coupons. Sad.
Fixit does not guarantee improvement of workplace readability, efficiency, or safety with use of these patterns, since the process of deployment is dependent on pioneer skill.
Thanks, Ada. So now I should have patterns here I can put down, and I think that's what the shininess affects on the asphalt. So I'm gonna put a few of them down. Pew, 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 pew. It is really nice that I don't need to make like cartridges from flowers. Like it was manageable. Like that process was manageable, but it wasn't that fun. Yes, phone? Oh, right. Sorry, responding to text. I hate doing that, but it's important. Okay, I'm curious. First of all, can I put a chrome finish on this? It did kind of change how it looks. It's like a little more reflective. It doesn't exactly look chrome to me, but that does do something. Okay. Interesting. Let's put custom again. Okay. Again, I'm going to do custom matte. You. Cool. Custom default. Go. And then custom shiny. Great. So I guess we'll look at it from the direction of the sun. Is that making a difference? It probably is. Let's see. I feel like I would see the difference here. It kind of all looks the same. I wonder if I look at the side of it. I mean, that one's clearly different. When it comes to the side of the thing, I guess here, let's delete the other wall and look over here. It's hard to tell if there's any difference other than on the chrome one. Okay, well, that's confusing at best. Do I like the chrome on the? No, it's too shiny, man. Although these are pretty shiny too. I don't know, but we have asphalt, so that's kind of what I was going for here. Let me delete these and then put them back down normally. Anyway, the point is, I can do this in a couple ways, and I'm not sure which way I want to do it yet, but I can have basically one strip of like drivable area, or I guess it's kind of two, but like a double width single strip thing here, right? And I can use markers to indicate lanes, which I don't know if any of the patterns I chose are anything but the center, so maybe this was a bad decision. This is not what it will be, but basically this is the idea. Can I rotate it? I can. Good. This you got one lane here for driving and one lane here for driving. So I could do that, like a road. Or go ahead and remove these patterns. And change these back into concrete. I could do it something like this, where like I have two very separate lanes. So like this, and then maybe over here, I have that. And those are the lanes for driving. Which I do like that too. That would mean that like the whole concrete pad will be like a weird like racetrack, because it'll like loop around basically. So if we're following this general principle here, it'll be like this. This is the entrance, and then I guess the entrance is probably going to be a little closer together, so we'll do something like that. And it'll be like this. And so like the vehicle would enter here, and then go down that way, do whatever, and then it would come back this way if that's what it needs. I do like that too. Problem with any of this is I need to do it in a way that doesn't take up too much space, because I want this to be mostly clear, and I need areas that I can still build like factory stuff, because there's probably still going to be plenty of space taken up. And in fact, where am I going to put the coal generators? Like, I guess still here, but if I have coal generators here, then like, it's just a big massive line of these. You know, that sort of thing. Yeah, that road there is not going to work unless I choose to make everything on an upper level and have the under level be for transport and truck stations, which is kind of an interesting idea. So this is what, 12 meters high? Maybe I should do 12 meters and then one more like that, which would mean I need to move the hub. That's fine. I could have something like this extend above, right? Which I really need those glass floors. Oh, God, I might sink some of my valuable materials so I can buy that structural frame set, but I could do that. I kind of like how open it is. I mean, I do like the idea of a second like level. But I don't want it completely covered. I also just might move the hub in general. I don't know what I want here. Confusing. Also, I'm going to delete these, and this thing's just going to be floating here. And that's okay. That's okay, because I think it'll give me, help me envision what I want to do better. Actually, you know what? This whole platform is lifted up by these very strong structural ladders here. So don't worry about it. There's one over there too. It's very secure. Yeah, I don't know. Do know that we got big fat concrete just everywhere. OSHA approved. Yeah, no, it's safe. It's safe. It's so safe. Oh my God. It's so, don't even worry about it. It's good. Surface is too uneven. Okay, I really do like, okay. I wish I had the mod that made things easier to place, but I do like that they didn't fix the thing where it's like, it'll be like, surface is too uneven. And then you put it into like the nudge mode. And even though you don't move it at all, it's like, oh, actually, no, it's good here. Never mind. I appreciate that they didn't do anything about that. Okay. Actually climb all the way to the top of this. Oh, wait, can I not? There we go. Big concrete. Oh. Ma'am's done. I don't know. The big thing, too, is like truck stations are kind of a pain. Where's the truck station? Transport. Because the way the truck stations work is you put one down and basically I grab my materials here. Oh, they're over here. I'll do this. Basically, like, I think it's like, how big is the area? I think there used to be an outline when you did this. Maybe not. Maybe they don't do that anymore. But basically, like, you'd have this area, I think it's like this big in front of the truck station. Maybe it's one less than that. But anyway, it's kind of like this. Where if a vehicle... I can't grab those. If a vehicle goes in here and touches this area, when you play back the route you record, if it touches that area during the recording, it will interact with that truck station. So let's say you have a thing here that unloads coal and you have a thing here that unloads sulfur. We'll just make this a different color over here. I think it's a little smaller than the area I'm showing, but basically, say you have a car driving through here and it's going to unload its coal. So it goes here, it gets the stuff, and then it goes to drive off. And maybe when you're driving off and you're recording, you just kind of like hit the corner of this zone over here. As it's driving off, it'll hit that, and it'll go, oh, I need to interact with this. And then maybe it still has some coal in it. So now it's unloading its coal into the sulfur area, and then suddenly your conveyor belts start like getting filled with coal instead of sulfur, and like everything gets ruined, and you need to dismantle it all. That's a thing I need to keep in mind. And so, like, if I do have truck stations, they got to be like off to the side, cannot be, they're not at risk of being driven into. The way I've done it before is I had asphalt like that in a big old thing, and I had it in lanes like this. And then I think actually the truck stations were like one back. So it was like, instead of it being like this, they were like back here. Kind of like so. And so, let's see these load zones. Let's just go ahead and... the load zones were something, there's something more like this, I guess. Actually, you know what? No, I think they were further. But basically, there was like a ramp on either side that they would go up and then over and then down. And so there's like space between the two. But I'm going to have to figure out like what the right spacing is. I could have sworn that when you were building these, it showed the area too, but maybe I'm just crazy. There's no like, no option to show that. I don't know. I could do the opposite of what I was thinking before and have an upper level just for driving and just have them be like overpasses basically, but I don't want to do that either. I don't know. This is this might be where I leave it though. I'm kind of, sometimes when I get so little sleep, I end up feeling very nauseated, and I feel that starting to happen. Wait, what? How did some of the concrete over there get colored in? What? How could that have possibly happened? Oh wait, it didn't happen. The game was just rendering it wrong? Okay, that's very confusing. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Let me go ahead and check out this real quick. I think that's a good recipe. I'm just going to keep scanning. I've got so many hard drives. I can probably with the amount of hard drives I have, I feel like I could get all the recipes at this tier. So if I scan them all, I can at least get the ones I want. For sure. Okay, yeah, I do not feel well. Which I feel like is always the case, but I gotta stop, man. I gotta stop. I gotta get better earplugs is the thing. I bought earplugs for sleeping because of the cat. And it helped a lot, but the thing is my ears are weird. They shaped weird. I don't know. And I probably should have got a refund for the earplugs I got, because they have a thing where it's like, yeah, if they don't fit your ears right, then you can get a full refund. And I should have done that, and I didn't, because I was like, I don't know if I have to send these back. Like, I'm going to use them wrong, and that's going to be better than nothing. But yeah, I have these earplugs that help a little, but they don't fit in my ears right, so they don't actually deaden all the sound. Need better ones. Maybe I'll sleep better. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna go ahead and plop down here and enjoy the weird guy right here. Hello, weird guy. And I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna be very addicted to this game in for the foreseeable future, or the near future rather. But maybe I'll try to like play some other games on stream. Is this still playing? Oh, good. Yeah, maybe next week I'll try to vary it up a little. But for now, I'm gonna close my eyes and then wish I was asleep and then not be able to sleep and then open them and then play more Satisfactory. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Y'all make it a good time. Like, I mean, I have fun. I'll be honest, I have fun streaming and just talking into the void. But I don't know, the handful of people who show up here regularly are real cool, and you make my day. So thanks for hanging out. I should be streaming again next week. I'm always on Discord and stuff if you need me though. Don't be afraid to say hello. Yeah, I go now. Thank you. And actually, you know what? Real quick, while I'm saying nice things, I'm pretty sure someone unsubscribed from the VOD channel, and so I'm gonna find out who you are, and I'm gonna track you down and give you a really like disappointed look. Okay, so just know if you're the one who unsubscribed, better watch out. Anyway, I go now. See you later. Bye bye.